Hello everybody, welcome to the podcast number 10. Today we're going to be talking about PlayStation 2 games, football talk and a quiz. And we have our usual guest, GamerZone5000.
Hey, how's it going, folks?
And we have Reddin FCX. And we have a new guest. Can you say your name?
My name is Letsuck.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. So, okay, what is your favourite PS2 games of all time?
Who wants to go first?
I think Andrew should go first.
Okay, my favourite PS2 game is Gran Turismo 4. It has to be because excellent driving. I love doing the license testing. It's a challenge game. And my other game has to be GTA San Andreas. Just fantastic action. I love driving across the countryside and doing missions and stealing cars, taking people's money on the game. It's a great game. And the worst PS2 game I've ever played has to be WWF Crush Hour. That game is about where...
How dare you, Josh? I love that game.
Where you follow wrestlers and they all use different weapons, where I thought it was a bit underrated, you know. I thought it could have been a lot better.
Uh-huh.
Right, anybody else? What's your favourite?
I will go next.
Yeah?
Okay, so I really have two favorite games for the PS2. My first favorite game is Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh yeah, that's an epic game.
Which I enjoyed because of the open game and the things you could do all around Springfield.
Yeah.
And all the missions you could do and things like that. Also, the storyline was not that bad as well.
Yeah, I have to agree. I like the game as well.
Yes, and the other favorite game I like is Crash Bandicoot 3 After Cortex, which I enjoyed quite a lot because it reminded me of the original Crash Bandicoot games from PlayStation 1.
Yep.
And probably the worst Xbox or PS2 game I played was, well, I don't really know, to be honest. It was probably, I think it was, I don't even remember what it was called, sorry. You can go.
Okay, now, what's your favourite, Andrew, and worst PS2 game, I mean?
Tons of PS2 games I like. Some of the best ones I would say are Resident Evil 4. I think that's a fantastic game. Always been a big Resident Evil fan. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I think that was the last of the scary games. Scary Resident Evil games anyway, in my opinion. I also quite like the game The Getaway. I think it's a really good game as well.
Yeah, I like that, The Getaway. I'm currently doing a Let's Play in that now.
Oh, that was a game which was my least favourite, was The Getaway. Didn't like it.
You don't like The Getaway? No.
Don't like it at all.
Nah?
I just don't like the feel of the game, you know.
Alright, fair enough. No, I think it's quite a good game. I think what else there is. Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts 2. I've not played the first one yet, but I did like the second game. It's like an action RPG. Trying to think of anything else. I think that's probably my favourite ones, I think. And my least favourite would be, oh god. A lot of people like that game Ico, but I couldn't really get into Ico. I just get really lost in the game. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So it's probably not the worst one, but it's one of my least favourite that I can think of right now. So I'll say Ico.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, other PS2 games I like is The Getaway as well, because I like driving around, and on this game I have a rare copy of the BT Fan, because not many people have the BT Fan on their game, because BT wanted the fan removed off the game because they didn't want to be involved in violence, which I thought that was just silly enough. So that's why I got the BT Fan. I got a rare copy of the game. When they wanted the fan removed, the game was called back and they had to bring out a second edition.
Alright.
Which was a bit weird. I didn't understand why, but that's BT for you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Tell you what, BT are terrible
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, and they wanted the fan removed, they wanted the logo removed, so they brought out another edition with just a fan on it.
Alright. That's quite strange, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and other games I like as well. I'm a bit of a motor racing fan as well. I love playing Formula 1, racing each other.
Alright. Yeah, I quite like racing games as well, as you said, Gran Turismo 4. I was quite a big fan of that, and the third game as well. Yeah, I love the Gran Turismo series, I think it's fantastic. Also, like Need for Speed games, I don't know if you've played any of them, but I like Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I think they're fantastic games.
Yeah, I played Need for Speed games, I have.
Yeah.
The only ones I've really played is Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay.
Which I thought the cars are great, like the nitro on the cars.
Yeah, yeah.
They leave you, some of the opponents would leave you standing, like leave you for dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought, I've got Need for Speed Underground 2. I got pretty far into it, but I never completed it. But yeah, it did seem like a pretty good game. Never played the first one.
The first one was a bit poor, if you ask me. The second one was a lot better.
Alright. Oh, that's cool. Uh-huh.
And my other favourite games I played is...
How many favourite games do you have?
I have the Getaway Black Monday, which is the sequel to the Getaway one. You play as about 3 or 4 different characters on that, so it makes the game interesting.
Alright.
You play as a copper, a police officer called Mitch. And you play as a criminal, Eddie O'Connell.
Yeah.
And you play as this lady called Sam, where she has no weapons, so you have to climb on walls and crawl on the ceiling. It reminds me of Spider-Man a little bit.
Does she have big tits?
Yeah.
Very good. I got like that game now.
Inappropriate, mate. Jesus.
Alright.
Yeah, so anybody... I think I'm going to talk more about what PS3 games I like now.
Mark and Tom have not said what their favourite games are yet.
Oh, sorry. Go on, say what you want to say.
I'm sorry?
Tom, what is your favourite PS2 game?
I'd say GTA 3, to be honest, but I wasn't really much of a fan of PS2. To be honest, I was much more of a Nintendo fanboy, which is kind of weird because now it's all about Xbox and Microsoft, so it's kind of turned on its head.
The GameCube was amazing, fair play.
I've never really played on GameCube, but I've played on Nintendo Wii and Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color.
Alright.
I had the Game Boy Advance SP, whatever that meant, but it was a very good system as well.
Yeah.
That was quite good, and the games on that were quite, well, shitty graphics really, but good gameplay.
Yep. So, my favourite PS3 game has to be, what I've enjoyed playing is GTA 4, Grand Theft Auto 4.
I love that game too.
I love driving around on the game, and I've enjoyed doing the missions, and when you crash into somebody else's car, they get out in their car and they start shouting abuse at you on the game, which I quite like. And sometimes when they try and get you out of the car and they hold on to your car, they keep hold of the car while you're driving, so you have to shake them off the car. And then they either fall on the road or they get hit by another car, and usually after that I get out and see if they got any cash, and I steal their cash on the game.
Okay.
Well, I'm not really been much of a PS5 fanboy, to be honest, more of an Xbox fanboy.
Yeah.
And, well, I've never really played the PS3 at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But my favourite games on the Xbox 360 at the moment, well, I'm a big fan of the FIFA series. I like to play as Spartak Moscow.
Nice.
And FIFA 14 is the game I'm playing at the moment, along with Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Even though it is a bit biased towards Russians, but still.
I like FIFA 14, but it's got a lot of bugs on it, what EA are yet to sort out. So, you know, it's quite annoying. Every time we report it, EA just don't seem to care.
Yes, apparently they were on Watchdog, wasn't they?
Yeah, they were reported to Watchdog, yeah.
All they care for really is Ultimate Team. That's where the money's coming in, so...
Yeah.
Yes, well, they think about that, but then again I cannot use Ultimate Team because they have not offered the service in Russia yet.
Also, when you're playing on the game, during the match, you also get a lot of, what I call, the game is broken while you're playing the match, you know. A lot of bugs are on it, like giving the ball away and that, and the opposition win headers. The first chance of the ball, they just pull it in the net, where my players can't hardly win headers. So to me, that is EA bullshit.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I'm not having it.
Have you tried playing PES?
Yeah, on PES, headers are much easier to win.
Yeah, it just feels like much more fluent in comparison to FIFA. Like it's almost
More
scripted.
realistic.
Yeah.
I think you can stop laughing now, Tom.
I'm sorry, but
Your cat can stop stroking your penis now.
Can we keep it clean on the podcast, please?
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Right, so my other PS3 games I like PES 2013. That's a great game. Like, when I'm playing the match, I play the football, and the tackles, they seem to be more realistic than what FIFA do, and passing the ball, you know, you don't get players slipping around like you do on FIFA. That is how broken the FIFA game is, and it just really gets on my nerves.
Oh yes, I think PES is much more realistic, to be honest. Even though I've only purchased Pro Evolution Soccer yesterday, so I haven't really had the chance to play it properly yet, but it seems more realistic as I've played it.
Really, to put it simply, if they had the licenses, FIFA would be out of business.
Oh yes, Manchester Blue.
I agree. If PES had all the licenses, then FIFA would just be out of business. You know, FIFA wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
But they do have Manchester United, Josh, and they're your favourite team, so you can play in the Champions League with them.
Yeah, Manchester United, yeah, and they're licensed on it, yeah.
But people like Man City, they're called Manchester Blue, and then the Reading are called some real weird name.
Berkshire Blues.
Berkshire Blues, that's it.
Yeah, and that's the only trouble with PES, but I do like PES. I just rename the teams by their normal name, but I don't bother giving them the more realistic kits. I just give the teams all their normal names.
Oh yes, I've changed their names and their stadiums as well at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'll be getting the USB thing where they have all the kits, all the crests, and the championship as well.
Yeah.
So that USB port is very good for the game.
Okay, so Andrew, what are your favourite PS3 games?
Looking at my collection here, I would say Borderlands 1 and 2. I'm a big fan of the Borderlands game. I think they're fantastic. Of course, Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Quite a big fan of them as well. Also, PS3 exclusives, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. I've not played Uncharted 2 or Uncharted 3 yet, but Uncharted Drake's Fortune I think is fantastic, and I can't wait to get the later games. And also the Resistance series, Resistance Fall of Man, Resistance 2 and Resistance 3. I think they're absolutely fantastic. They look really brilliant, graphical wise, and gameplay wise really fun as well. So I think they're the games I would consider my favourite on the PS3.
Very good. Right, so does anybody else want to talk about games?
Well, there's been another person added to the chat. His name is Ali.
Oh yes, that's right. Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
So would you like to talk about your favourite Xbox 360 or PS3 game? Chuck you right there now.
About favorite Xbox 360 or PS3 games. What about Red Dead Redemption?
Oh yes, very good game.
I quite liked doing that, riding my horse to the little town of Leicester.
Oh yes, very good.
Does anybody have more games? What are their worst games they've ever played, or they think they're overrated or too
Well, the most
expensive?
overrated game I've played is The Getaway.
Or what about the Getaways?
That's what I said.
To be honest, I think those were probably one of the worst games ever created. I mean, the free roam was probably the only high point of it. Everything else was just terrible.
That's what I think.
Aw.
Right, does anybody want to talk more about games, or are we ready to move on to the quiz now?
Yes, time for the
I'm
quiz.
surprised nobody talked about Leisure Suit Larry for PS2.
Okay, go ahead and talk about that, mate.
Well, it's basically for perverts. That's all I'm going to see.
Okay, so everybody ready for the quiz now?
Yes.
Okay, so the way the quiz works is where I would ask you some simple questions, and I'm going to give you a buzzer, what I would like you to say. If you know the answer to the question, just buzz. Andrew, your word, if you want to buzz in, is buzz.
Okay.
And also we're going to have two teams. There's Team Footloose, which is Andrew and Tom in the same team.
Okay.
And your buzzer is Buzz. And for Ali and... Sorry, I forgot your name.
Retsec or something.
Retsec.
That one.
Retsec. Your
We just call you Rhett.
Okay.
Rhett. Ali and Rhett, your buzzer is Bazinga.
Oh, that's not fair. Mine's ours
That's
is
not fair.
Bazinga. We have like 3 syllables. We
Bazinga.
have 3 syllables, they have 1.
Oh, no, it's not unfair. Just leave it as it is.
Once we have vodka.
I'm fine.
By the time I've been saying it, they've probably answered the question. Bazinga! They've answered it.
Okay, so we have Footloose
Hey.
and Team Ali.
Put the ball
Very good.
again.
Okay, so question 1. Which 3 teams are at the bottom of the Empower Championship?
Oh, God.
Buzz.
Okay.
Let me pass. Hello? Yeah, I believe it is Bristol City, Barnsley, and Peterborough.
Okay, I'm just having a look. I'm just getting the tables up.
I'm probably wrong.
I'll just have a look.
Alright.
I thought you would have had this prepared.
Oh,
The answers here is Peterborough,
I said that, yeah.
Bristol City,
Said that, yeah.
and Barnsley.
Yeah. Full house.
You were correct.
yep. Well done.
I am the champion.
Hang on, I'm just going on the internet to get the answers.
Question 2. Which Premier League team won the title in 2010?
Bazinga!
Bazinga.
It was Team
Ali.
Gamer Zone 5000. They said Buzz first.
What?
We said Bazinga. What are you talking about?
Bazinga!
Okay, so I'm gonna have to give it to Team Ali.
We got it first.
Okay, so it's 2010. correct?
Go on.
Manchester United.
Nope.
Chelsea.
Correct.
Oh no!
Ali, you're terrible at this. Even I know that, and I'm from Russia.
So that is
Shut up, you racist prick.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Profanity.
so that
Oh,
is what the-
I'm sorry. I do apologize.
It's
Ah,
too late to apologize. It's
Is
too
it-
late.
Okay, so what's the score? Is it 1-0 to each team?
Yep.
Okay. So get ready for question 3.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready.
Question 3. Which
Ready.
large objects up in orbit missed Earth yesterday by 17,000
Bazinga!
miles? Ready?
Bazinga!
Go for it.
A meteorite.
Yes, correct.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's in Russia. You racist. It killed my family.
Question 4. Which Formula 1 driver won the championship in 2008?
Oh, bloody hell. Buzz.
Bazinga.
Oh.
Do I get that?
Can I answer now? Fernando Alonso.
I just said Buzz.
Yeah, but you're not going to answer.
I don't know what's going on.
Probably just Googling it.
That
I wasn't Googling.
Google
It is.
the answer of Poke Tom.
What's the answer, Mr. Joshie J?
Gonna guess. Oh, never mind.
Lewis
Looking for the
Hamilton.
answer.
I just guessed that.
What was the
Bloody
answer
hell.
again?
Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, very good.
I get 0.5 points just for thinking of it? Or is there no?
It's a no. It's whoever answered it correctly gets the point for the team.
Sorry, the Canadian and the Russian have got this.
Very good. We are amazing. Well done, Ali.
God.
Okay. Question 5. Which Premier League player has scored in every season and he plays for Manchester United?
Bazinga.
That was Team Footloose in first.
Damn it.
Was it Robin van Persie?
Nope.
Bazinga. Bazinga.
Oh,
It
bloody
was
hell.
Ryan Giggs.
Yes. Right. Question 6. In what year did the PlayStation 3 launch?
Bazinga.
Oh.
Okay.
2007.
Yep. I'll just check that for confirmation.
Well, I think so anyway. 6 or 7 or 5 or 4 or 8.
Oh.
Are you done yet? You're
just have-
clicking.
Fuck off!
I'm
no.
sorry, but Ali has Tourette's.
The answer was 2006.
I was
got
going to
it
say,
right.
let me have a go.
I got it correct.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I said 2006.
Bloody said 2006, 2005, 2004, 2003.
I said 2006 first.
And so that's a point to you then.
Oh, what? You're joking.
Oh,
Anybody who thinks this quiz is biased, it's really not. You know, you don't win anything whatsoever.
this quiz is a fix, this is.
You win the MrJoshieJ reputation.
Fix, it is.
Okay, so question. What question are we on again?
Oh, bloody hell.
Right.
Good job, mate.
I think you're meant to be looking at this.
Question 6 it is.
Oh, well done.
How many Harry Potter films were made?
Bazinga.
8.
He said it before. He said it before the bazinga.
Bazinga.
Not our team, though.
Oh,
8.
8. Yes,
And
8.
there's a bonus point for your team if you can name me all 8 films as their subtitles.
There's Harry Potter the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Correct, that's right, yes.
Well done, Ali.
I just watched these with my girlfriend. That is why I know them.
Well done.
Okay, question 7. Which team scored the least goals and got relegated from the Premier League from about February time?
what?
Bazinga.
February last season or February 10 years ago?
Is from about a few years ago. It was Derby.
Bazinga.
Yeah.
Buzzville.
Is it Derby County?
Yeah.
Derby.
Correct.
Derby, you silly.
Derby, sorry. Yes, Derby County.
Yeah, Derby County. Correct. Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, hang on. I haven't said the question yet. Question 8. Which Formula 1 driver has won 7 world titles?
Buzz.
That I'm afraid I'm going to have to give that to Team Footloose.
Oh, you
They
can
were
have
the only ones that said anything.
that.
Who wants to answer? Do you want me to answer or do you want to
Yeah,
answer?
you can, yeah.
I thought I get it wrong. Is it Michael Schumacher?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Stick
Well
it, you.
done, even though you're on the wrong team.
So,
Question 9. Which 3 teams are at the bottom of the Barclays Premier League?
Bazinga.
That was to Team Ali.
oh, what? Oh!
The answer is Reading FC, Wigan Athletic, and Queen's Park Rangers.
Correct. Right, next question. Question 10. What year did the PlayStation 2 launch?
Bazinga.
Ready?
Yes. Bazinga.
Yeah, what's your answer?
2001.
Nope, 2000.
Oh no.
Okay, so that brings an end to the quiz.
Alright.
And what's after the end of a quiz?
We're now going to move on to football talk after we announce the winner of the quiz.
No, my boy. I don't want orange juice. Orange juice is my favorite.
And the winners are Team Ali.
Yes.
Who's
Well
Ali?
done, my fellow.
And the
Foreigner.
sweet victory. Yeah.
I sang the
It's
old
ours for the taking.
Fuck.
Ours for the fight.
Yeah, buddy. Well
Okay,
done.
so
Is Team Ali Chester and Repsec?
yes.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, so congratulations. You are this week's quiz winners.
We are always this week's quiz winners.
Is it the quiz like every day?
My life is a quiz, because I am from Russia and I have to guess where I have to go before I get killed.
What?
It's Russia, okay?
What? Rhett,
I'm Russian. A meteorite hit my house, okay? Don't judge me.
Rhett, whereabouts do you live?
I live in Russia.
Yeah, whereabouts in Russia?
It is a region of Russia. You won't actually know it.
Try me.
It's the Urals region.
Oh,
Isn't
okay.
it? Yeah.
It's in the Ural Mountains.
Oh.
Whereabouts do you live, Mr. Joshie J?
United Kingdom.
I think we guessed that.
Yep, so,
What city do you live in?
You live in England?
yes,
Or Wales? Oh, England. Oh, okay.
England.
I live in Canada.
Okay,
Sounds
so,
pretty English to me.
okay, right, so time to move on now, and we're going to do football talk now.
Football talk.
What are we going to talk about?
Right, we're going to talk about today, who do you think is going to get relegated from the Premier League this
Reading
season?
FC.
Oh, no, you had to, didn't you?
Yes.
Personally, I believe Manchester United are going to hit a downward spiral, and this is the beginning of the end for them. They will finish around about 13th, I reckon, this season.
Are you having a laugh?
Once Sir Alex Ferguson retires, you know there's only one way, and it's down.
What if Alex Ferguson retires, stops chewing his gum, and then goes to bed?
I don't think he's going to go for another few years yet, Sir Alex Ferguson.
I
He
reckon-
only wins when he chews his gum.
He's only got a good maybe 2 years maybe left. and then maybe his health is going to deteriorate.
He is like 71, isn't he?
It's quite well known of Ferguson's alcohol use.
And his drug abuse as well.
Okay, right, so...
Allahu Akbar.
Right, my teams, who I think is going to get relegated this season, I think QPR have gone already. They just left it too late, you know. They're not scoring too many goals, and they've spent all this money on these players, and half of them are absolute crap, you know. It's too late for QPR. I think they're down, and I think next to go down with them could be Aston Villa. They're just awful, man.
Do you mind if I just cut in here, JoshieJ?
No, of course not.
Speaking as a QPR fan for the past 13 years, to be honest, I reckon that the slight chance of hope we have is if maybe Harry Redknapp plays a more aggressive style of football, to be honest.
Yeah, you could be, right?
I mean, they do have Loic Remy up front.
We do have brilliant players, such as Taarabt, Julio Cesar. We have Forlan, but I believe he's only sitting around in the reserves. DJ Campbell was a brilliant striker. To be completely honest, I have this Remy guy is absolutely amazing. Once we've sorted out the problem, which is mainly the defense, I reckon QPR will. Oh, yeah.
I really didn't know Forlan played for Queen's Park Rangers.
Well, Zamora was a brilliant player for Fulham. I'm pretty sure he could reclaim the form that he once had.
When you're sat in Rosette and the ball hits your head, that's Zamora.
But Djokovic. Wait, it's not Djokovic? I thought it was a Djokovic chant.
No.
God damn it.
Might be over there.
Well, I think that Queen's Park Rangers are definitely going down, as they haven't even won a game in the last 5 games, so they're definitely going down. I think Wigan, they're 19th at the moment. They're going to come back, finish 17th place like we do every season.
Yeah, every season you think they're like dead and buried. They always seem to find a way to stay up, Wigan.
Yeah, but definitely a good team for stuff like that. And I think Reading are going down as long... If Adam Lafondra keeps doing what he's doing, then they could get a result. But in the last 6 games they haven't even won, so...
Wait a minute. It's not the last 6 games. They've won about... They've got 9 points out in the last 5 games, I think.
Sorry, I was looking at Wigan. I'm Russian, I can't understand English that well.
I think Reading, they've got 9 points out in the last 5 games, so they have won a few.
They had 10 points. They drew against Chelsea as well.
Can't be that one.
Yeah, that's a brilliant result, drawing against Chelsea. To me, Chelsea, I think Abramovich is ruining Chelsea by keep sacking managers. It's not going to get Chelsea anywhere.
I know.
And also,
Abramovich should not have sacked Di Matteo, but then again, Abramovich is Russian, so I like him very well.
Di Matteo should not be sacked. That was absolutely ridiculous because not only did he win the FA Cup, he also won Chelsea the Champions League for the first time ever. And Abramovich just goes and sacks him just for a poor string of results. What the?
I'm sorry, but I have to step in. If you haven't noticed, over the years, Abramovich has been a man all about results. If a manager does not give him the results that he wants, he will either have a serious sit down with them or he will sack them, as we've seen throughout the past couple of years. As we all know, Benitez is not going to be there forever. Probably Jose Mourinho will come back and probably...
Well, somebody's watching the Formula 1. They're very happy getting a rescue over the carts. Someone was listening to Formula 1. Josh, was it you?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, so I think the teams also who've done well this season, particularly this underdog team I like, is Everton. They play some outstanding football.
Wait, Everton are underdogs? What?
Since when have Everton been underdogs?
They mostly call them the underdogs, but they're really not. You know, they play great football, Everton.
Well, I think it's all Fellaini, to be honest. Fellaini is just amazing, and he's going to go to a different club next season.
Yep, that's great. So, also, I've been impressed with Gareth Bale for Tottenham. He's just outstanding.
What are your
Gareth
thoughts
Bale,
on
yeah.
West Brom?
West Brom?
Yeah, West Brom, they've been quite good this season.
They're ahead of Liverpool at the moment.
Yes, they're ahead of Liverpool.
I think the issue is with Liverpool at the moment is they're lacking creativity to score goals. The only player who's doing the hard work is Luis Suarez. You know, nobody else is really trying. The only other player who's trying is Daniel Sturridge for Liverpool.
What about Steven Gerrard?
Oh yeah, Gerrard, he's trying as well. But the issue is with Liverpool is recently Pepe Reina has been in bad form. He's been letting in a lot of goals.
Oh yes, definitely. Josh, what do you think about Cardiff City in the Championship?
Yeah, they're going great guns. They're top of the Championship by a mile.
8 points clear at the moment.
No, it's 11, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. Thingy won,
8
didn't they?
points clear.
Yeah.
They're unbeaten in 9 games.
Wow, that is outstanding.
The thing is, they've got a squad basically in the Championship that will jump straight into the Premier League and probably finish mid-table. But really, next season, I think the Championship is going to be bloody difficult, even more so than the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's already difficult this season because you've got so many teams in the Championship. You've got Wolves, who got relegated. You've got Bolton. You've got Blackburn in the Championship.
Wolves are 21st at the moment. They're just outside the relegation zone.
That's the surprising thing. The teams that have gone down, I thought they'd do much better than they have, but really they're just fighting off relegation and finishing mid-table.
Yeah, definitely. I thought usually the teams who get relegated have better seasons the next season, but that isn't the case because I think Wolves have done terrible. Bolton, well, they're in a bit of financial trouble, so I'm not really surprised about them. But the ones I thought were going to do better out of all the relegated teams was Blackburn Rovers.
What do you make
They
of
recruit good players.
Blackburn, they've got some good players. They still got Paul Robinson as their goalkeeper.
Yes.
And they got Martin Patterson, who scored most of the goals last season in the Premier League before they got relegated.
Martin Patterson.
Yeah.
I can't remember him playing for Blackburn last season.
Josh.
Yeah.
What do you make of Watford? Because recently they've just been battering teams for fun, like they've just come off beating Birmingham 4-0 away.
Watford, they've been quite impressive lately, they have, I think. Yeah,
you think it's graceful? In the sense that they've basically gone against the loan system and they've legally used it to their advantage. I don't know if you've read up on it, but the whole thing about if you loan Italian players or a foreign country, like play from a foreign country, you can loan as many as you want, and that's what they've done because they basically got to use an essay squad.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's cheating a little bit because they already own a club in Italy, the owners of Watford, so
yeah.
I think they're cheating a little bit, if you ask me.
Does seem a bit strange, doesn't it? There's so many foreigners in one squad. From
Yeah.
Italy, especially.
Altogether, like the biggest issue now is that all Championship clubs are really getting taken over, like Nottingham Forest and Watford, and we're starting to get mid-table Premier League players dropping down into that division because they know that they're going to go back up. But once you get around 6 teams that are doing the exact same as each other, you're going to get quite a clusterfuck.
Well, Cardiff are now owned by Malaysian owners, and that's a bit strange, really.
The Malaysians have done quite a good job, especially with the signing of Campbell.
Yes,
Fraser
650,000.
Campbell's Mr. Joshie J.
Yep.
A question for you. What are your thoughts on Manchester United this season?
I think Manchester United this season have been playing well, but some of our defending this season hasn't been very good since Vidic and Ferdinand both had injuries, but since they came back, they've just been outstanding in defence, Manchester United, and Robin van Persie, he's such a world-class player. He does brilliant foot control. He sets up goals. Not only does he score them himself, he sets up goals to help Rooney score and Danny Welbeck score. And
Has Rooney really scored many goals this season, to be honest? Like, Rooney has just been like a fading star.
no, no, I don't think he has scored goals this season. But
Sorry about that.
Then why did you just say he's been helping assist Rooney when that is not the case, when Rooney has not scored yet this season?
he has. He scored. Rooney scored about 5 or 6 goals this season.
Exactly. The problem with Rooney is he doesn't turn up to the big ones. You will never really find a game of importance that he will score in, other than Man City, in my opinion.
He's lazy and fat. I hate Rooney.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah.
Another question. Did you hear about Manchester United under 21 player? No, not under 21. Sorry, an under 18 player. My apologies. I was thinking of international football for some reason. So anyways, basically, he's the centre back. He's a good £248, and there are released nudes of him on the internet.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this story?
No, I haven't. No.
Do you remember a few weeks back when your channel was hacked once again by the evil yet sexy mastermind Chester?
Yeah.
Do you remember the picture that was set as your background?
Yes, I did, and I was.
That was the player in questioning.
Wait, what was the name of a player?
I'm coming for your YouTube channel, Chester. Chester wants. Chester will get. You don't know when. You don't know how.
Chester's an attack, guys.
Chester's in here.
You don't know
Oh,
how.
Somebody get
Chester
some vodka.
will get you, and Chester will end you. You will leave the internet. You will never come back. Mark my words, Joshie J. Mark my words.